We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
I love that has become the intro to this show, the Bill O'Reilly rant where he lost his shit. How you guys doing? Little Talking Shit Tuesday. That's right. We had a show yesterday doing the recap of FL2K, and now we're going to come at you with some regular Talking Shit Tuesday. A lot to talk about, a lot to get to. We got giveaways. We got Twin Turbo GT350 giveaway we're going to talk about, and we're going to talk about the verifiable report that came out today that says S650 is an untunable dud unless you want safe tunes from people that already have access to Ford calibration. And finally, I'd like to talk about why the hell are people freaking out about a GT3 600 horsepower NA 5.4 liter Coyote when you can make 600 behind the balls horsepower, because that's how that car is measured, right now today. Why in the hell are you excited about a 5.4 Coyote when you can make a 5.0 Coyote make 600 crank horsepower very, very easily? And we'll talk about it. And as always, I'd like to thank the sponsors. Yes, we have the sponsors, and everyone that knows the show knows that the sponsors have grown. We got 2 Auto Solutions, Calamar's Transmission. We got Oh My God Cookies. We are giving 4 cookies, 4 sets of cookies or coffee today. I highly suggest you get the cookies. The coffee's great, but goddamn it, those cookies are special. Again, 2 Auto Solution, Calamar Transmission, Ben Calamar out of Pennsylvania, Oh My God Cookies, and the title sponsor of the show, the Parts Farm. Thank you very much. And we also have the Tuesday show sponsor, DNA High Performance, DNAHighPerformance.com. Go there for your high performance needs. You can go ahead and go there and get everything you need. All you have to do is go here, hit go, and bada bing, bada boom, you get parts all over the place, parts galore. So DNA High Performance, thank you very much for being a part of the show. I appreciate you guys very much. Let's go back and get everything resized, because my God, it's taking up the whole screen, and we do everything live here. So if it's a little clunky, I don't care, because I'm running the show 100% by myself. But before we get into it, we're going to say hi to the people, and I got a lot to talk about. I got a lot to say. I don't know how long I'm going to be on. It could be a little longer than normal, but I'd like to be able to not feel rushed and get everything through. So let's say hi to the people first, and then we're going to get after it just like we always do. We got the D-Rock Fox, Homestead Johns, turnovers have arrived, Press Pasteles, Paul H, Rich 50, 2000 MCR. D&G Brandon is looking at, watching the show from the fire department. Thank you very much, sir. Ron Lowenberg, Fresh Pasteles, Central Florida. Douche did it. SK Jeff, low to high, 508 Josh, Monty 540, Gallo Bravo, George Figueroa, or Jorge. 50 Stallion, JD Swag the Mod, EPA, Tango Diego, Born Coqui, which means he's probably a Puerto Rican. Gonzo the Great, Diego again, Ray, Josh Walk, Jay Walker, Josh Roy, Irving, Melissa, the pretty lady with the truck that makes the cookies, Neil G, Kabi Coyote, David Godinez. Is he the guy? Is he the guy from Mexico Racing League? It might be. It sounds familiar. Andy A, Tri-Y Boss, Aaron Rucker, 50 Stallion, Kabi Coyote again. Second Shift Racing, thank you for sending me the link of that 600 NA horsepower Coyote that was built 500 years ago. Appreciate that. The White Fox Killer, Matt A, One Slow 50 Man, Doherty, Gregory Utvich, Kabi Coyote, Encore, Adam Abdallah. How you do? Where the fuck? We gotta play the guy some music. Anytime we have Indians come in here, we want to recognize that. Let's play it all the way through. Fuck it. Oh my God, let's get the fucking mood going. All right, and all the usual suspects. It's Zane Blevins, I love seeing you. Rami Zaidan, what's up, brother? Zay Snipes, Tech, All Motor, Frank, Mr. King, Eric Roundtree, Back Tacoma, Austin Maynard, Luther, Deshaun, TRD Ricky. Okay, so let's start talking about the first thing that I want to talk about today is we were right to call the S650 a dud. And a lot of you guys on Instagram, on the Lund Racing Facebook page, on the Lund Racing group, you guys are just being fucking haters. You guys are just assholes. Fuck Lund. We are accu-haters. We are accurate haters. In the aftermarket, if you guys want the baddest tunes on the planet, it does not come from anybody that gets the blue check mark from Ford. Whipple cannot give you a tune for E85 and 1,000 horsepower. Neither can Liver Noise, neither can Roush. That's just facts. They are hindered by laws and carbios and all this dumb shit. So if you want an S650, you're going to be stuck with a Whipple tune, a Roush tune, or a Liver Noise tune potentially. They're not going to let anyone go, oh, you want an E85 tune? Well, let's just go ahead and ask Whipple for an E85 tune. Go ahead. Hey, Whipple, can I get an E85 tune? No. No, you're stuck with MU52s or LU47s and a pump gas tune. Hey, Liver Noise, can I get an E85 tune with ID1300s, return style fuel system, twin turbo, or single turbo? They go, fuck no, son. Te jodiste. Se acabó el party. It's over, Johnny. Where is it? Where is it? It's over. Nothing is over. It's over.
It's over.
It's
Johnny.
over. It's over.
It's over.
It's over.
Nothing is over!
That's right.
Nothing! You just don't turn it off!
So the aftermarket tuning is fucked with the S650. And why do I say that? Real simple. We read, we do research, we do reports. Why is the DNA High Performance not hiding? I don't get why the DNA High Performance logo is not hiding, but that's okay. So here we go. The 2024 Mustang will be much more difficult to tune. I wonder who said that last time. For many enthusiasts, part of the Ford Mustang's appeal is a tremendous amount of aftermarket support that the model benefits from, while third-party companies, us, sooner or later get their hands on 7th generation models. The scope of the modifications that can be performed to the 4 or 8-cylinder engine will be reduced because Ford has made the car's ECU more difficult to tune. Ed Kenz, the Mustang chief engineer, said to Ford Authority that the new model unveiled in September will be much more difficult to tune than its predecessors, because that's what we want. Untunable Mustangs. Dud. I told you guys it's a dud. Junior told you guys it's a dud. And you guys said we're full of shit. We don't know what we're talking about. Here it is. He explained that due to the fully networked vehicle, FNV, the electrical architecture of the Mustang is built around. This system enables over-the-air software updates, amongst other features, but it also complicates the task of tuning the ECU. Krenz noted that the Mustang's electrical system is encrypted and is programmed to shut down if it detects anything referred to as a break. If that happens, it either turns off entirely or disables certain components or functions. That's bad news for hackers and tuners. Again, guys, if you try to tune the bitch, se rompió. Bricked. Oh, Lon, you're just haters. You don't know. Someone will eventually crack it. In about 8 fucking years. Let's keep going. That doesn't mean that the Mustang owners will be stuck with the stock output. Ford Authority added that the Blue Oval is open to the idea of letting trusted tuning companies dial in more power, aka Whipple and Roush, maybe Liver Noise. That's it. But they're handcuffed. E85, any other injector than an MU52, you are fucked, son. None were identified by name, but Shelby is one of the firms that comes to mind. And owners who want more horsepower and torque may be able to get directly from the source. So horse. When the time comes, for example, Ford Performance just announced calibration kit that increases the 2.3 Bronco output by 30 horsepower and 60 foot-pound of torque. Why? Why do we need a paywall? Ford isn't an exception to the rule. Tuning the 8th generation Chevrolet Corvette is equally difficult to ECU constraints. Okay, so every single one of you guys that said Lund or me are haters, suck my fat, and it's fat dick. We told you so. We are not here to steer you in the wrong direction. We are here to try to help you. And when we try to help you, you guys fight us. And we say, look, stupid ass motherfuckers, all you need to do if you want to go fast is you buy 20 and under. It's over. It's over.
It's over, Johnny.
It's over.
It's over.
Nothing is over!
The tuning game as you and I know it is over. Now, that doesn't mean that we're going to go out of business. It just means you guys have to start buying older vehicles if you want to go fast. If you want to go fast, you have to start buying older vehicles. Gen 3 prices just went up because
yesterday's price is not today's price.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Your $35,000 Gen 3 today just went up in value because the S650 and the 21 through 23 Mustang is less tunable. So yeah, you're going to start seeing them on the road. You're going to go, wow, it's going to get gapped by everything that's older. This is the first time since I've been in the tuning game, which is about 6 years, that the newest, latest, and greatest Mustang will be slower and untunable for a longer period of time than the previous generation. Welcome to the malaise era of tuning. Swaps are going to be hot. Older vehicles are going to be hot. You want an ESS 19 GT? That's going to be $50,000. That will be $50,000. If you want King Daddy of the SI50s, it's a Gen 2. Ask Interisi. Ask the people that race on the streetcar class. The Gen 2 is the best of the S550s. Ask Corey Grayley. Okay? So every single time you guys keep fighting us while we try to feed you proper information, you're literally shooting yourself in the foot. I don't know why you would argue with people that have much more information than you do. Now, there's so much stuff that we know that I can't tell you, but trust us when we say if the S650 is going to be a dud, it's going to be a dud. People say the only way around it, we're going to get a standalone ECU. Correct. People like Fat House Fab have no problem. All they have to do is somehow find if they can plug an M50 or whatever the hell Motec in it. Hopefully it doesn't shut off the over-the-air updates. Hopefully it doesn't render itself useless. And hopefully they can tune it and they can continue to make money. Good for them. But the aftermarket tuning like Lund and all the others, they're going to have a harder time because we don't have access. 2122 Mustang, we don't have all the beans. We have some of the beans, a little bit of the rice, some of the steak. But we don't have all the beans for that because Ford started locking their stuff down. Now, programmers, I'm sorry, I'm not even going to say programmers. I'm going to say people that draw the tune out. People that draw and index a tune out are not tuners. Understand, that's two totally different disciplines. A person that to get an ECU tries to decompile what's in it and place it in an adjustable area, they are not tuners. They are not tuners. I'm sorry. Just like tuners are not people that can draw those files out and do their thing. So right now, for a while, we could do it all. But now we have to kind of wait because Ford is being stingy with the pussy. So what does that mean for Ford? Ford is going to have less sales with the enthusiast. And they're going after the guy that just likes how the car looks. The S650 is a pretty car now. That's all it's going to be. They better have great color options. The infotainment system better be on point because the performance will not be there even if it's tuned by people that have Ford's blue check mark. So thank you for that. Now, those of you that watch 1320 video, you saw Kyle, the owner of 1320, announce that they're going to do a GT350 giveaway, a twin turbo GT350 giveaway. A Hellion GT350 with stock catalytic converters V-banded 2 turbos. Can anyone guess what's going to happen when you turn it up? Can anyone on the chat tell me what's going to happen to those cats when you want to make 700 or 800, which is pretty tame for a GT350? This is supposed to be a street legal, eventually a street legal / emissions compliant kit. But let's say you want to make 700 wheel. You want to make 800 wheel. Then what? What do you do? People say, Sasso, valve flow, it done. I love you guys. Boom. Sasso, clog. Boom. Boom. It's going to melt. Them cats going to go Chernobyl. Meltdown. It's going to melt. Sasso, melt. And we say bye-bye. Sasso, melt. Blown trans. It's not going to blow up. Okay, Cito. Boy, you really don't know a goddamn thing. Sasso, para afuera. It'll become the Hellcat video you had. Thank you very much. No catalytic converter, especially a Ford OEM catalytic converter, survives that kind of heat. Sorry, it just doesn't. No matter how much cat over temp you shove at it, them cats are not gonna survive. They'll survive at 600 wheel, similar to Roush. They'll survive a 600 wheel, 650 wheel. But nobody's gonna take a GT350 and leave it at 6 PSI. They're all gonna shove at least 10 PSI through it. That's at least 100 Rebel horsepower, and that's absolutely going to melt the cat. So when I saw the video, because I wanted to get well versed, so they bought a GT350 and they proceeded to take it to a dyno. Guess what gear they dynoed the GT350 in? You are a Google search away from knowing what gear is 1-to-1 in a GT350. Guess what gear they tested it in? I'll let you guys reply. Because when I bought my ZR1 Corvette, I'm sure most Chevy guys were like, oh, this motherfucker don't know shit, he's about to blow it up. And all I did was ask. Everybody was like, bro, do this, do that. Okay, and I listened. These people tried it in 3rd and 4th. They did not try it in 5th. 5th is 1-to-1. So they ended up getting a whopping 300 horse out of it. Had no freaking clue. They had no clue. And then they're like, oh, it's the dyno calibration. No. You are a simple Google search. So I'm done. Like, you can't look at me and tell me anybody at 1320 video knows anything about cars. Right? I looked up my Corvette transmission gear ratio specs. I looked up the tune. I drew the tune. I tuned it myself. Senior gave me some pointers. I started making some changes and the thing is just running great. I understood the torque reduction stuff. I did a lot of research. This guy goes out there and puts it on a dyno and doesn't do a simple Google search and go, what gear do you dyno a GT350 in? Anyway, then they take it to Hellion Turbo. Shout out to Hellion Turbo for bringing this kid up. At 600 horsepower, yeah, I think that kid's going to live a long life. But let's be honest with each other here, okay? There is no freaking way anyone is going to keep it at 6 PSI. Everyone, whoever wins that setup is going to turn it up because GT350s roll the fuck out when it comes to boost. So on pump gas, they somehow made 850 horsepower by unclogging the exhaust. So what is the definition of tampering, in my opinion? What is the definition of tampering, in my opinion? Right? So the definition of tampering is altering anything that has to do with the stock operation of the emissions components. And what's the first thing they do? They move the cats around. And I go, y'all put that shit on video? You guys legit put that shit on video? Yeah, they did. Check it out.
So you have new stock cats over here?
Cats that have been modified by... They took a catalytic converter and modified it for their kit. Okay, that's fine. How is that not tampering? Alex, you don't get it. They're putting him right up to the turbos. Well, is that how the vehicle came from stock? The thing is, I am being an ironic asshole here, or sarcastic asshole here, because what is tampering anymore? I don't want to get anybody in trouble, but let's be honest. When you're out there showing cats chopped up, V-banded, moved around, and altered in such a way that it deviates from its original performance intent, I'm sorry. I'm going to call that shit out. But anyway, it made 800 something horsepower on pump gas in New Mexico, which is sus. That's cool. The dyno probably has 35% correction. Who cares? But I think it'll make the power. But those cats are not going to live long. So please, guys that win this car, do me a favor. Make the necessary changes to make those cats live long, or make the necessary changes so the cats don't melt. And you know what I'm saying. So that's what I wanted to talk about. Now, let's finish up. Let's wrap it up. Get this shit out of the way. So we talked about non-tunable Mustang, GT350 Turbo, 600 horsepower, 5.4 Coyote. Who the fuck gives a fuck? Why do you guys get excited when Ford says, look at this GT3, whatever the fuck Mustang with a 5.4 Coyote, 1 throttle body, trompeta intake, and it makes 600 flywheel horsepower. And people were like, did you see this, Alex? Did you see this? Did you see this? And I'm going, right now you could do that with a 5.0. No, what do you mean? Comp cams, CJ, E85 long tubes, and a good PMS cold air. You're about 580. On a good day, if the car's super happy, probably touches 600. On a 5.0, E85 Corberjet cams, long tubes. Sasso, not that big of a deal. So I am blown away because people go, well, what if we get our hands on it? What if you get your hands on it? Are you willing to pay $30,000+ for a GT3, whatever that is, class spec engine? Are they gonna make that available to the general public? They currently sell a 5.2 liter XS motor. I bet you that sucker flies off the shelves, right? You see all those 5.2 XSs all over the place? No. You see truck engines, you see F-150 motors, you see Gen 1 motors hanging onto that last bearing of the rod is holding onto that last little piece of bearing that it's been through. And you guys are like, oh my God, look at this. You live in a single wide, bro. You drive a Camry. Why do you give a fuck about this? Stop it. You guys are so easily rattled and excited over shit that doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. GT3 shit doesn't matter. S650 Coyote doesn't matter if you can't tune it. Literally does not matter if you can't tune it. But you guys, well, Alex, this would be a good subject matter to talk about. No, it's not. You're getting so played by every company. Name a company that promoted any Ford racing product and was at least a little critical about it. What about the new Corberjet intake? What about it? Have you tuned it yet? Why would I tune it different than a regular Corberjet? If it has more plenum volume, it will just simply make more power. You simply give you a CJ intake setup, see what it makes. If it does not make more horsepower, and I don't think it will because it has 2 small openings as opposed to 1 big one, and you can't port it supposedly because the rib that separates the 2 throttle bodies supposedly is part of the design. That's going to be really interesting. But guys, just take a step back when you hear something from Ford. And the problem is the aftermarket companies suck that dick so hard. They suck that dick so hard. Oh, we're going to go to the factory and check this thing out. Okay. Well, it's awesome. Everything Ford announced is awesome. Yeah. Or are you saying that because you don't want to lose access? Are you saying Ford is awesome because you don't want to lose access to Ford? Everyone on social media, every company that sucks off the teeth of Ford always says positive stuff about their parts. That is their job, so they don't lose access. And people like me go, I'm a little more analytical than that. I'm going to actually criticize some of the shit that they're doing because it doesn't make any sense. And you guys go, you're a fucking hater, Alex. No, we're accu-haters. We're accurate haters. Or we're actually just honest with our review and our opinion of what Ford is doing as opposed to the ball washer article people that put shit out there just so they can get clickbait on their stupid fucking website. All right, plain and simple. All right, there we go. That's it. That's all I had to say. So what do you guys think? Am I full of shit? I mean, it's not like we've predicted everything that's happened since I've been in this bullshit. And that's the problem with, I think, YouTube and YouTubers. You're going to get people that try to be on the good side of everything. And I saw someone put up on the chat that Derek Barron Productions is doing that Lund versus PBD shit. That's why I stay away from Homeboy. Okay? He's doing that clickbaity shit. And if you start, Derek, I love you. If you start doing any negative press on Lund, I'm going to be up your fucking ass, son. Everyone gets this shit. Everyone gets to smoke. Lund versus PBD. Okay. You want to go there. You want to start doing the fucking Xander shit. Okay. Not a problem. You're going to get the Xander treatment if you come sideways. If you're trying to get clickbaity people watching your shit to have basically a tribal fight in your comment section, that's your right. but it is also my right to put my virtual foot up your ass about it. So choose your titles responsibly, choose your content responsibly, because I am the main defender of Lund Racing. This is not a Lund Racing channel, but I sure as fuck will defend my people. What's up, Alex? How's life treating you, Sis Thomas? Alex, you predicted the winning lottery numbers. Got my like, and I will watch later. Oh, okay, got it. I thought we couldn't say that name here. No. The Palm Beach Dino stuff. That's because Derek put that up as a title. But I don't talk on them. I don't speak on them I know too much. I don't speak on any of their shit. I'm sorry. I thought this was a dating channel, right? The Edsel and the Pinto were awesome when they first came out. See this number on my neck? 2 is better than 1. Is Turvey awake? Jesus Christ. He's following staying mode, right? So if he wants to go that route, Derek, I love you. If you want to go the route of staying mode, and you want to go the route of Derek, what's his name, Xander, that's fine. They've gotten some criticism from me because what they're doing is negatively selling their product. Any company or person that has to put down another product to elevate what they're currently running or repping, you already know it's a loser. You already know it's a loser. Why not just say, look, my car runs this, let the facts fall where they may. No, they say, this guy versus this guy. The one I have is better. So what you're saying is, Lund sucks. Right? So in that, let's say you race, because I didn't watch the video. Let's say you raced and you beat him. Well, people are going to go, yeah, finally someone shut everyone up and proved that company's better than Lund. Okay, then you have opened yourself up for criticism. Someone said, but the Lund car had a passenger. Bro, look, I'm done. Dude, stop it. Alex, are you implying that companies are only interested in lining their pockets? Impossible. See, I would love for a company to be honest. I have never seen any Ford company be honest. Okay? Every company I know that is affiliated with Ford always says something positive about Ford. And then in the background, they go, oh man, they really fucked that up. Like, oh my God, they really fucked that up. And then I go, okay, so why are you so hardcore repping this stuff on your website? Why are you so hardcore pushing the product? And then in the background, you're out there criticizing the product and working with engineers to try to make it better. I'm blown away by that. Blown away by that. I don't know why people operate that way. Lund, results speak for themselves. The others just try to talk down. That's it. That's just my thing. The people that want to go, look, imagine you're going to try to elevate yourself by putting somebody else down. You're going to elevate yourself by putting somebody else down, meaning product-wise. I criticize YouTubers, social media posts, and this and that, and companies, but I never say, fuck them, Lund's better because this and this and that. No. I don't do that. On my shit, my personal shit, this show, sure, absolutely. But when it comes to company stuff, I never do the negative sell. Anybody know if the ability for the RTD to crank relearn has been fixed? Trevor Pence, as far as I know, there is a way of doing a crank relearn with the HP Tuner software with scanner, but you have to put in your vehicle ID, connect to the vehicle, and go through the procedure on scanner, not TDN. HP Tuners has to absolutely fix 2 things. Flashing when there's no internet. If you go to any track on the planet, the internet signal at a track is garbage because they build these tracks in the middle of nowhere so that you don't bother the, neighborhoods. Matter of fact, I was talking to a guy down in Gainesville. He said, Bradenton maybe has 5 years. I go, why do you say that? He goes, the amount of houses that they're building around Bradenton is ridiculous. I guarantee that they don't even have 5 years before people start complaining about the noise at the track, and then Bradenton will shut down. I go, well, I hope not. But knowing how everything works, the municipalities or the town is going to say, wait a minute, we're getting $3 million in tax and property taxes from these people and this much from this, Bradenton Motorsports Park. Who are we going to listen to? And it's all the money game. Fat mode. Oh my God. I did a crank wheeler with RTD on the scanner. No issue. There you go. Snake behavior. Let's all follow performance on DNA performance on IG to show support. There you go. Ford shit is starting to be honest. Ford proud. Look, once they started catering to government stuff because they have to, Dodge is the only one that makes it seem like they're not into the bullshit, but they are into the bullshit. They did, they're going to get rid of all big boy Hemis. They had a great run. They had the best run of the early 2000s. You will always look back on this era when Hellcat was around and say this was King Daddy in terms of horsepower. Maybe not performance, but in terms of horsepower, no one brought it like Dodge did during these last couple of years. So this era will be the Dodge era. And then people will say, but the Mustang was the last one to survive. Right, but then you couldn't modify it. The last great Mustang is the 2020 Mustang. Manual, because the 10R80 fucking sucks. Sorry. They happened to the circle track when I was a kid. Neighborhoods went up around it. They petitioned and they got it closed down. Acco, New Jersey is almost sold too. My home track, Lapeer Dragway, is dealing with the exact thing. And with the people moving near the track when it's been there since the freaking 50s. Can't wait to get my Hellington Turbo Kit on mine. Won't have kitties though. Thank God, says C. Nardi. I'm an electrician and I work in Brenton and we only do new construction. 5 years would be a blessing. You're telling me that it's moving that fast, Douche did it? Are you telling me that it might be sooner than 5 years? Wow. They close tracks, then they wonder why people race on the streets. Pikachu face. Ford stands losing their minds over cars from Forza render, right? Building like no tomorrow. I love the fact. Like, do you know how someone gets defensive when you say something that it's pretty close to the truth? And they go, guys, go on social media and watch every company affiliated with Ford. I'm saying suspension companies. I'm saying cold air companies. I'm saying companies that need Ford. Defend the fact that the Ford does not look like the Mustang. I'm sorry, like the Camaro. Everybody was saying it looks like a Camaro. Everybody. It's not even close. Everyone says this pretty much is a Camaro. And they go, no, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. And then the renderings they put up to prove that it didn't look like Camaro makes it look exactly like the Camaro. Shit. Lund getting a lot of fast ESS cars out there. Mine went 148 and 4.6, 60 to 130. I'm sorry. ESS is not only making a huge splash, they're performing. I just got back from this crazy shit at Gainesville. Once I get some free time, because I'm going to make up for lost time this week, and I'm going to do some testing on the white car. Get some ESS rep, get some race gas, get on the dyno, 60 to 130, do the vetting. One video. Pump gas 120 millimeter, race gas 110, race gas 100. I'm going to try to do it on the dyno. I'm going to try to do it on the street in terms of 60 to 130. Way the fuck out in Mexico. And if it does not blow up, I think that video will be very beneficial for the manual guy. What's the video, Alex? He didn't bash anyone, and I was the Ruby car. No, you don't get it backwoods. You don't get it backwoods. Why don't you get it? Why don't you say, I raced my friend? I raced my friend who's tuned by another company. No, he goes, Lund versus PBD. That's the title of the motherfucker. That's exactly what the screen. Let's find it. Fuck it. Let's find it. Where is it? Here's the video right here. Here's the video. Yeah. Here's the video. Here's the video. Yep.
Put you to go, boy.
Here's the video.
Yeah, back on my bullshit. I'm stirring the pot and causing commotion.
Fuck for free, I'm fine. Never gonna fuck you for free. I'm gonna charge you for the ticket. Pay my fee, suck my dick. I'm gonna pay you. You're never gonna get this dick for free because you're gonna pay my fee. Derek Bear Production. Come on, stop it. Where is it? Okay, here we go. Boom. Yep. There's no way. Called out. Blah, blah. Oh, look. I'm going to do clickbait shit by making it a company versus company video. Do you not understand? Do you not understand that now I now have to get involved? I have to mention something. Because what you're doing is selling that video as a company versus another company video. It's not, I raced my boy who's tuned by somebody else. It's now a company versus company video. That's fine. That's fine. So when people say, hey, I saw homeboy beat your boy. So now we got to hear about it. Now you're on our radar. It don't matter. I ain't calming shit down. I'm not calming a fucking shit down, son. You ain't telling me to calm down because you charge for women to fuck you. You know, I'm not going to calm shit down. If you don't see what the issue is, you gotta sit back and go, all right, this is fucked up. I fucked up. I shouldn't have made it company versus company. I should have made it company versus company. I should have made it my boy versus me, who and you know, whatever, you know. But no, it. Oh my God.
Ain't nothing easy, I make it look easy. Cashing these checks and I'm building my bank.
Lund versus PBD. Lund versus PBD. It's not about a company. Calm it down, G. Calm it down, G. It's not Lund about PBD. It's not nothing about PBD and Lund. This is nothing about them. The title is Lund versus PBD. I don't fuck anyone for free. I don't fuck anyone for free. Lund versus PBD. Stop. Fucking, it's not about the companies. What's the title of the shit? Stop it. Oh my God, Stang Mode. Stang Mode's in the house talking that shit. I don't fuck for free. Lund versus PBD. What are you doing? I mean, yeah, he's gonna copyright the stream. Yo, fuck Alex. Fuck this guy. He's using my shit against me. You see what they do for views? So what I'm saying is, we're gonna get asked about it. So I'm preemptively saying, okay, I like you. Shit like that is gonna get you on my radar, and I love you. Just don't get in my. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that you spend money on Lund. If you make a video and you're a well-known person and it says company car versus company cartoon, guess what happens on our ticket system? Take a wild guess what happens in our ticket system. See, this is the problem with YouTube. You gotta give views. So how are you gonna give views? Stir up controversy. And that's good. That's all good. Stir up some controversy. So how am I gonna stir up some controversy? Well, let me say Lund versus this company. Okay. The problem is Lund's got a guy that calls that shit out. I hope you get 1 million views on that video and you make $1 million. But the consequences of clickbaity videos like that is guys like me have to go, hey, if we hear about this in the tuning queue, I might have to say something. I'm not going to threaten. I'm just going to say, this is kind of not a good look. And the thing is, nobody knows the backstory. So they use the company names and hashtags and this and this and that. And the people that know the backstory get on our ass, and I'm like, why we just want to tune and be left the fuck alone. All I want to do is tune your, and Taroviate hits the fucking chat. Here he is. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus. He came in off the top rope. Oh. And this is why I beat Taroviate self-tuned. And do I mean mechanical tuning, not software. What did I miss, guys? Just woke up from my nap. I'm just saying. Look, I like Derek a lot. He's a good kid. He seems to be a good guy. I'm just saying, titles like that are going to get our attention. My attention. Not Lund. Lund ain't involved. My attention. So my antennas go way the fuck up. You could put the title. You could do whatever the fuck you want. This is just a byproduct of that action. Not a big deal. Our personal vehicles are a major cause of global warming. Collectively, cars and trucks account for nearly 1/5 of all U.S. emissions, emitting around 24 pounds of carbon. What is happening? As I sit back listening to all this, I can think it would be better with some cookies. Hey, Matt A, you get cookies. Matt A, you get the first set of cookies. Go to DoMyGodCookies_LLC, DoMyGodCookies.com. Again, Matt A, you get the first set of cookies. Hell, I'll send Derek Barron some cookies. But I don't know, keep with titles like that. I'm going to say, hey, man, title's kind of fucked up. You could leave it up, do whatever you want. But people like me are going to go, we're going to hear about this. People are going to go, what are you doing? Actually, let's think about that. Okay? Why would a Lund Racing customer, yourself, Derek, put up a title like that and not expect any flack? Like, did your car beat the Lund car? And if your car beat the Lund car, like if your car beat the Lund car, how do you think we're going to look at it? I'm going to be like, okay. It doesn't matter if you praise them because people are stupid. People are dumb, okay? The general audience, you guys give the audience way too much credit. They're stupid, okay? So when they see you, let's say you beat the Lund car, they're going to go, hey, Derek, so who should I get? And and all of a sudden you're an expert on this. So what's going to happen then? You're going to go, well, I use them for my NA 10R because they're better at that and I'm going to go, oh my God. So I just say, do what you want. I think you should get called out on that stuff. Right, Mendoza's? Then why is that? Like, why is that? It's almost like they're the same too. I love you. Oh, and saying, no, definitely not. Gen 3, definitely not. Gen 3, no, definitely not. But I understand what you're saying. Stag Mode says, Lund for life. I got my head in the mail today. Thanks, Alex. Big UPS. What's he talking about? It's not about the video. It's about the title. Right. Oh my God, cookies versus Oreos. Shocking results. Come in right now. Oh my God. Oh my God, cookies versus Oreos. Imagine I push Oh my God cookies and everything is good. And then all of a sudden I start talking about Oreos versus Oh my God cookies. But I still buy both. Yeah, no, choose sides. This is tribal. You don't understand how this is. This is tribal shit. Take yourself out. How does the general Lund audience going to respond? Right. Yeah, they knew what they were doing. Right. So let's say Alex Flores does not exist, and there are frothing at the mouth Lund fans. What did you think was going to happen when you put up a title like that? Hey, what's up, little man? People haven't seen you in the chat in forever. Want to say hi? Come on. You were sleeping? Oh, you sleeping. Yeah, so anyway, even Tony agrees. Right? So they're going to be frothing at the mouth people that are going to go, what the fuck? Why'd you do this one for your Gen 3 and this one for your S197? And then this is what's going to happen in your comment section. Well, Lund is really good with the old shit, but the new NA stuff, they suck. We've been bottom nines with NA stuff. Maybe the customer wants different sauce, then they go get different sauce. I can't prevent them from going anywhere else. But if you're out there promoting stuff like that, using clickbaity company versus company stuff, don't have a Pikachu face when someone from one of the companies says that title's kind of sus. It's real easy. Haven't seen Tony and the sex bots in a while. Thoughts on Tricky. Right, exactly. That's like me saying, so I don't know shit about Tricky. But people are like, you want thoughts on Tricky? I don't know shit. You're asking a tuner to give you thoughts about another tuner. It's ridiculous. I don't see it as a big deal. Isn't just a friendly, oh, Paul Kersey, then you don't know a goddamn thing. Paul Kersey, you don't know a goddamn thing. Not a goddamn thing. Tony, bots are here. Tony Cookie hit hard, not gonna lie. Nick Vasquez says, free to have an opinion, not free from responses. Right, simple as that. Nobody gets to go unchecked, right? keep the title up, and there's nothing wrong with that. This is me just checking that. That doesn't mean you have to take it down. That doesn't mean you have to listen to me. That doesn't mean you have to do a goddamn thing. Actions have consequences. So here it is. Done. It's not that hard to figure out. And I don't know how you don't understand how I can make that leap. Hey, that's kind of weird that you're putting company against company, and we're going to hear about it. So I don't know. Do what you want, but this is me checking you on that shit. And if you're like, oh, what the fuck's the big deal? Okay, fine. If you don't think it's a big deal, that's all good. But understand the reaction. This is the kind of reaction that can happen. I heard that Sam and Ken, who almost got into a fight for real. I don't even know who the fuck you're talking about. Working for the enemy. I had a Lund and Tricky Tenority. Both are great. There you go. If Derek loses the race to another YouTuber, he'd understand when nobody's watching his shows. I guess. Are standalones the new Bitcoin? What do you mean? Because Bitcoin to me was always like a suspect thing. And even, remember the NFTs? Remember NFTs? Everybody was buying NFTs. It was the dumbest fucking thing on the planet. And if you actually tried to hop on the NFT train and you somehow lost money and you did a Pikachu face, like how the hell did you think that was not going to survive? Or was going to survive? That was such a shit show. It's like a get rich quick scheme. I'm out of toilet paper again. Damn. How do you feel about... Stop it. Oh, my Lord. Any probable sponsors for the ZR1 mods? No sponsors. I have literally, I went and bought, he got me a shirt, but I bought the pulley from Kong Performance. I bought the Lingenfelter 100mm idler, and I'm going to remove the blower sometime this week, send the snout out, and have it machined by probably Kong so that I can put the new hub and pulley on it so that it can have 4 more pounds of boost, tune it, and see how it goes. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't even thinking about that. I was gonna say, oh, come on, man, what are you doing, man? And then, I'm like, okay, there's a reason. If people wonder why I don't, I'm sure you guys wonder why I don't network with other YouTubers. Well, this is why. Because a lot of people don't understand what their actions can cause. He has a $200,000 sub platform. That's good for him. That is amazing. And I hope he makes $1 billion. I want him to be successful. But if my money, my job, my day-to-day operations is changed by something a YouTuber does, then I'm going to say, hey man, this is kind of weird, right? So I don't, let's get together. No, because I don't know your motivations. Right? I don't know you. Imagine I would have done a podcast with a YouTuber and then he promotes a direct competitor. I'm going to go, what? I'm going to have the clown hat on. And I am doing everything possible to not look like a fucking clown. So anytime a YouTuber asks me to do shit, I do a lot of research on them. I look up their history. I look up how they've treated people. I looked up who they've repped. And I go, no, I'm good. I'm going to pass. Right. Your tuner's like your favorite sports team. You can't be switching up. I tried to collab, but he's declined. We're not that far apart either. You know this is not the real Mustang lifestyle. Like, there's no fucking way it's the real Mustang lifestyle. Stop it. Let's get together. My motivations are for you to win my giveaway car. Alex, if you're going to go through all that work with the ZR1, address the freeze plug on the driver's side. I'll ask about it. That's the first time I've heard about it. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And that's how I'm learning. You guys are telling me as much stuff as possible on the ZR1 because I don't know much about it, but I know that after a tune, it woke it right up. It'll be nice. Hold on, I thought I heard something. Someone come in? No, thought someone was knocking or something. That was an EPA knocking. Or Derek sent one of his shooters down because he's rapping now, so he's got people, right? He's got the homies. Alex, can I swap a 100mm pulley and a bolt on it? Oh my God, Cookie. Alex, what do you think about the LS7 as a platform for boosting? So the LS7, is that the 7-liter Z06 engine? I think it is. So there was a guy that was selling a Z06 with a Magnuson 2650 with a big 87 or 103mm throttle body. And I don't know much about how the LS7s can handle boost. The LS9s, absolutely. I don't know much about the LS7s. It's a 7-liter, 11-to-1 compression LS. So I don't know if the rods are robust. I know it's dry sump. I don't know if the rods are super badass, but I know the LS9 can definitely handle the power. Oh, man. So Mustang Life, I'm not even going there. It's his car. They're his cars, and he can do whatever he wants with his cars. I could do whatever I want when it comes to checking people on their titles. That's all. That's it. He can do whatever he wants. I think that's a real lifestyle in Stang mode. I wish everyone would get along, and I'm sure there's things I don't know. All good respect to you all. No, fuck that. I ain't getting along with any of those motherfuckers. See, a lot of guys are in the get along gang. Go along, get along, and be phony and fake. And I've told you the reasons why I don't fuck with Mustang Lifestyle. I've told you the reasons I don't fuck with Stang mode. Now, do I hate them? No. I don't hate them as personal people. They're fine. I just don't want nothing to do with them. And I don't want to be associated or affiliated with them. I don't want people to think, oh yeah, Mustang Lifestyle and Stang mode is here and Alex is here. No, fuck you. Like, fuck that. I am like in a completely different, in my opinion, zone than those guys. It's not even close, in my opinion. Maybe I have less subs, sure. That's fine. But I'm the only one saying the shit that I say. Look, I keep 0 friends, especially industry friends. And if someone was to tell me, Alex, you would get 100,000 more subs if you network with all the other Mustang YouTubers, I'd say, yeah, but I'd be a fucking bitch. And I'm not looking to be some bitch. I want to do my own thing. And I'm going to make it or not based on what I want to do. And I don't want to collab. I don't want to go to YouTube call out. Most fucking gay shit I've ever heard of. You don't gotta get along with everybody, okay? Sometimes it's okay to be adversarial. It's okay to be adversarial. I really hate when people like baseball. I remember when I played baseball. Yeah, oh, I know that guy. We get on. Fuck you. That's the enemy right now, bro. Like, what we hanging out and chit chat like a dumb. We're fucking them up. That's how I look at it. We're in competition. We're not. I know there's a big piece of the pie, but the way that I look at it is, I'm in competition with those guys. Plain and simple. I say plain and simple way too much. I apologize. Yeah, Luntune versus stolen Luntune. Like, a lot of people claim that the cars go better, and better. And then all you have to look at is the mile an hour. So let's say you have a turbo car. And let's say the best you went on a previous tuner's tune was 100 miles an hour. And let's say you went 15.1. And let's say you 60 foot better, give it more timing on the beginning of the run, and the car goes 14.7 at 100. Well, it went quicker, but it didn't make any more power. Like, right? Like, it went the same mile an hour. So I'm like, okay, good for them. They went the same exact mile an hour. So I go, it sounds like it's the exact same tune. You're just ramping in the power earlier. Because if it was completely different, it'd be 105, 110, 120. But it's not. Look, at this point, most of the people out there that were struggling to tune, and all of a sudden people come out of nowhere and they run a number, it's not that hard to make a leap of like, okay, this is probably what happened. I hope I win the Steve Morse engine. I'll shoehorn it in my Model 3 and break the internet. Oh, you entered too? God damn it. I wish I want to get it. You talked about why dealing with YouTubers is terrible for business. Sent the episode link. Okay, let me see. Instagram. So working with YouTubers is terrible for, like, if you want to build a brand and you want people to be tribal about your brand, you have to be, a fucking. Is it worth dealing with YouTubers if you're a business and OnlyFans YouTubers? Interesting. Let me see the link here. I love Second Shift Racing. He's one of those guys that he contributes to the show. He looks up, oh, this is me. It's me? Is it worth dealing with YouTubers if you're a business? Interesting. Let me see what I said. What did I say? Porn chick. Sponsored by, Sparko. Could you imagine? Oh, hey, who's on your list of people, like influencers? Well, I got this chick that shoved wrenches in her twat. Oh man, I'm funny. So I'm gonna put that in the chat, And I'll remind you guys, that there's a reason I don't deal with YouTubers, because you never know what they're going to do for the clout. You just don't know what they're going to do for the clout. I'm going to pin the message too. Go watch that episode. Rewatch that episode, and you guys will figure out that there's a reason I don't fuck with YouTubers, because I come from a completely different mindset. YouTube to me isn't my main source of income yet. I have a job. So I'm not willing to do anything for clout. I'm not willing to do anything to try to get clickbait stuff. I'm willing to give you guys information, and if you guys like it, wonderful. But my integrity is more important than my pocketbook. I love money. Money is nice. I like to be able to look at myself in the mirror and like who I see. That's why YOLO Douchebag went away. So a lot of people, oh, you come bring back YOLO Douchebag, bring back YOLO Douchebag. YOLO Douchebag was a fucking clown. And he was doing clown shit. And then I thought to myself, wait a minute. Where am I going with this character? Where am I going with this? What am I going to do? Well, I don't want to go to I saw what Cletus and his boys go through at FL2K. Oh my God. They are now just the character, and that's the problem. They're not just the character. So what happens then? They go, oh shit, I want to say some serious stuff. And they go, shut up about serious stuff. Yee. They just go crazy. And I'm like, I don't ever want someone saying, hey, douchebag, flip your hat. You say that to me somewhere, you're going to get checked in person. That's not going to fly. It's just not going to fly. Yeah, I've been told to collab with Nate Ryder when he had his Shelby, but I declined. No, stop it, you fake Mustang lifestyles. Hey, Alex, question about some typical setups on Coyotes. Have you ever seen a car that has surge bucking under half throttle or 3/4 throttle? Only happens between 2 and 3,500 RPM. Watt is fine. I've seen a lot of cars, Gen 1 specifically, that the cam timing and the open loop stuff has to be moved out of the way so that the car transitions smoothly up the RPM range. It has to do something with the way the cams start phasing at a certain RPM when we command optimal performance, optimum timing for the cams. So we blend that and move that slightly up and out of the way only on Gen 1. Gen 2, Gen 3, no. Now, Gen 3, I've seen issues where the cams start to lose phasing. The exhaust cam control is awful on Gen 3s. So what happens is it loses phasing as you're cruising. You're cruising, and you know how you're in that entry criteria of coasting fuel shutoff? When you let off the gas, the injectors shut off to engine brake. So when you let off and the cam loses phasing, it goes there's no fix for that, as far as I know. Jay Bruce. Stop. Chase says backdraft. That's what Cletus had zero impact when he tried to push the RPM act. There you go. Now we're getting somewhere, Alfredo DSC. Man, I gotta admit, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm thoroughly impressed with a lot of the people that watch this show. Not because I expect dumbasses. It's because you guys make insanely great points. And a lot of people that I met at I can't even remember that stupid fucking track, Gainesville, were on the money. Cletus his name is Cletus. He has shirts that say Cletus. He has hats that say Cletus. He has blue pit vipers and a straw hat as a uniform. Good for him. He's a millionaire. He's killing it money-wise. Awesome. Nobody is going to take him seriously. And that's the issue. That's the issue. Nobody is going to take him seriously. Hey, how you guys doing? He goes from going like, hey, how you guys doing? I piss excellence and drink Mountain Dew and I deal with skittly dirt. Okay, that's fine. Cool. Not funny, but whatever. So then he changes his voice to lawyer Cletus and goes, hey guys, I really want you guys to go to the RPM Act, go to this website and sign up. People are going to go, hey, say stupid shit and wear stupid glasses. That's what we're here to see. He has become his character. He can't be at a restaurant with his beautiful wife and be just chilling and not have some asshole accost him and say, "Hey man, yee yee," right? You and me, yee yee, right? So he has become the character. And I had to stop the YOLO douchebag stuff because I saw where it was heading 6 years ago. I can't watch a guy named Garrett that calls himself Cletus. I'm sorry. And look, I am not taking away from his success. I hope he kills it. I hope he becomes a billionaire too. I hope Derek becomes a billionaire. I hope his rap career takes off. I hope him and Drake have beef and they have just outstanding records. Fine. But if you want to get taken seriously, you can't act like a clown. And unfortunately, that's going to be his major downfall. Right, exactly. And JL, you're starting to see it. And even he talked about it. I was watching a podcast he did because I wanted to hear Whistling Diesel's story. And, you go down the rabbit hole. You go down the rabbit hole of the podcast stuff. And then Garrett Mitchell was on a podcast. And he's a very nice guy. He's a very nice guy. But the problem is when he talks like a normal person, even I go, I don't care. Not because I don't think he's a good guy. You have built your whole empire off of a dumbass with an accent doing dumb shit. So I go, and even he says, you could see that the growth in my channel is not, if it was a arc, it's not steep. It's very slow. And he's wondering, what am I doing wrong? Or why am I not growing as fast as I think I should be growing? What's happening is this. Your fans are growing up. Your fans are 14 to 19. And by 17, 18, 19, these fans stop going yee yee. They start looking for pussy. They start working. They go to college. They grow up. So what happens is you have to now capture the younger fans. The problem with that is you're a little too old to capture the younger fans. That's a kids channel. That's a kids racing channel. It's clean. There are no swear words. No one says motherfucker, shit, cock, cunt, pussy, ass. No one. So it's a kids channel. And that's where the money's at. So those kids are growing up. He's been around over 5 years now, 6 years. And people are like, I'm grown up now. Why am I going to watch this guy that looks like Super Dave do dumb shit? I'm going to chase pussy, blah, blah, blah. So that's going to be the issue for him going forward, in my opinion. Ric Flair could have been a man, but chose to be a character. So today, who is Drip Drip Flair to the world? What the fuck did he just say? Sorry, I got busy for a second. You got busy? Were you putting up the wiring outside your house? But he still puts his whole life out there. Kind of crazy. I don't want it to become the Bash the YouTube show, but it's become that. Having a person, there is no price on having a private personal life. No amount of success will ever have me showing my girlfriend on camera, on Instagram, on posts. My personal life is just that. Personal. I will talk to you. If we're at an event, I'll give you information. But when it comes to personal stuff, nobody will know my personal life. I covet that. It is mine. I respect myself and my lady enough to keep that part of my life out of this. And a lot of people should take that advice, because once you become a reality TV star, you are now susceptible to becoming a public figure, and you get paparazzi, you get guys you can't take a piss at a track if you're Cletus. Guys will try to take a picture of your dick. I guarantee Cletus is like, I'm buying that RV because I don't want guys chasing me in the bathroom trying to take a picture of my dick. Could you imagine? You're so famous. If you're Murder Nova, if you're Big Chief and all, and you got crazy psycho fans, and they, oh my God, yo, Big Sean went to the bathroom. Yo, you think you could take a picture of his dick? Fucking weirdos out there, dude. You got to protect your personal shit. Why they advertise manscaping gear on channels for kids who haven't reached puberty yet? Derek just changed the company versus company titled 10 already. Hey, that would be a smart move. Let me reload the page and let's see what he did.
Guys, just look at this view right now.
Let's see. Let me pause it. So smart. Okay, now you see how my opinion of Derek Barron Productions is elevated. I appreciate you. You are a real one. So stop fucking with Derek. He was so nice. But he's still in the title. It's still in the title. It says it. But whatever. I appreciate that. See, that is a very nice gesture. That is guys, that right there is a gentleman. And he's a young cat. That is a gentleman. Okay? So if I didn't ask you to do it, but I highly appreciate you doing that. Like, respect. Tons of respect. I understand it was out there before, but tons of respect for you doing that because it affects me. And I wouldn't care if it didn't affect me. I thank you for that. Appreciate you, brother. Alex, sorry for the repetitive question, but since there's only 485 stations in Oregon, what would you recommend as a good stopping point for horsepower on a Gen 2 6R80 car? On pump gas, guys, on an 11-to-1 compression 6R80 car, I don't want to be more than 650 rear wheel horsepower. Not because I don't think the engine can take it. It's because the octane is not there. The octane is not there. You need the highest octane possible to run boost on a high compression car. And if the only stuff you have available is 91 or 93, I really don't want you going over 10 or 11 PSI. Why does the GT350 make more power? Because it has better heads, better cams, more compression, and more cubic inches. There you go. I hope you did that. Awesome. Tell me about it. People always want pics when I go grocery shopping. See, that's why he self-snitches. That's not really Mustang lifestyle. A learning lesson. Weirdo fan. It's big. Oh, that's why his car's fast. If it's small, no wonder he has so many cars. Shaking my head. There's a good dude. I'm glad he took your wisdom. You aren't mad at him. Just telling him how it is. I like him. It would have been different if I would have called him out on some dumb shit. Like when I called out other people on dumb shit, they were like really harping in a indirect way that Lund sucks. And I have a problem with that. So you got to mention something when you see him. But I don't think Derek did anything out of malice at all. Derek, my man, look, everyone sub to Derek's channel. If you're having subbed to Derek's channel, the gesture he made was very nice. Go out there, give him a sub for the man. 351 based 427 or a Gen 2 Coyote? Shannon Dugan. What compression on the 427? If it's a dart block 427, like a dart block 427 with 11-to-1 compression on E85, I'm going to go with the 427 dart block situation. The Gen 2 Coyote, though, as you saw that Aldo did, Aldo went 7.7 with a studded stock bottom end Gen 2 Coyote. So take that for what it's worth. GT350 is like Papa John's. Better heads, better cams, better block. I'll sub to you for that, Derek. Takes a big man to change something he did wrong. Again, I don't think he did something wrong. I just think the choice wasn't thought through. But respect. Tons of respect. Good dude. Good dude. I don't know who SMP... did SMP's ex really go with Lund? I don't know who... Who? Like... Oh, the West Coast dude? I haven't heard about him at all. Imagine someone's fans going... Stop it. Oh, man, stop it. I'm glad you don't hate me. I'm definitely fatter. Oh, shit. What's his channel again? Derek Barron Productions. And watch his DBP Songs channel. Guys, look, he did the right thing in my opinion. Maybe he'll change his mind tonight and at 2 a.m. change it back. But what he did, in my opinion, was a nice gesture. Very nice gesture. Is there a Alex of the LS world? Who does live stuff and helps nobody's out with questions and whatnot? Just new to the LS side, Mustang at heart. Look, I'm not an LS guy at all. I feel so terrible that my schedule has become so busy that I haven't been able to interview a lot of people that want to interview. The only way that's going to happen is if this becomes my main gig. Because I just don't want to... Guys, I work 80 plus hours on everything. So it's really difficult. So, and it's just me. I'm the editor. I'm the producer. I'm the IT guy. I'm everything. So that's why the growth maybe isn't as fast, because I don't have people doing camera work, but all the money's mine. All the money's mine. Hey, Alex, is Lund hiring tuners? Oh, shit. John Doc, pretty guy with LS. I can't wait for. Oh my God, these are all like people that we've had like issues with. And the funny thing is, right? Every single time on Instagram and Facebook where beef pops, yeah, they are funny as fuck. These fake profiles are fucking hilarious. Every single time something pops off on social media, in person, it never pops off. And that's how you know it's just internet bullshit. It's just Twitter fingers. And in person, no one would ever say, yo, fuck you guys. Because, you know, that's not smart. But on the internet, when you're safe as shit, you could say whatever you want. Blah, 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 blah. And then I don't know half of these guys. I don't know what any of these guys look like. But everyone knows what I look like, right? So, everyone in the Mustang world. So I'm 5'11", 225 right now. That's 5 more pounds and I shaved this bitch. And I think I look a lot bigger than they expected when they see me. 5'11" is not tall. But I you know, when you see me, you go, all right, Alex he's not little. So I think a lot of people that talk shit or want to say something, I'm right there. Like, there I am. You know, like, go ahead, say some dumb shit and see what happens. I'm not threatening. I'm just saying. Do you honestly think Garrett will get Leroy to the sixes? He posted he's chasing Grubworm. Yeah. Look, second shift racing. I don't doubt that Garrett will do whatever he needs to do to run the number he wants to run. And I hate to say this, and I hate to say it this way. Regardless of what he runs, because his fan base is full of literally douchebag fanboy, yee pit viper, straw hat wearers, he's going to have to teeter on that weird line of, I want to be a racer, and I want to be respected by the racers, and I want to be looked at as a respected racer. Or are you just a rich YouTuber? I've seen guys that don't know fucking shit about cars get a pro mod built for them, and they're out there running 3s in the 8th. And these guys are dumb as shit. They just have a lot of money. Garrett knows stuff, but not enough to say, can he build that without? No, he's got people that work for him. Good. Look, good. I want him to go fast. But then he's going to be towing that weird line of, do I want to be a legit racer or do I want to be a YouTube rich racer? And you know, it's going to be a weird line to tow because there are guys at the track that live that life. These guys live in a single wide, but they got a 6-second car. And those guys are racers first. So how do you think those guys would look if at a guy who's got money goes into their territory and starts running numbers they run? They're going to be like, well, that's because of the money. And he paid. Or they said, you know what? He's become one of us. He's paid his dues. I don't know. He's going to be towing that weird line mostly because of his fans. His fans are psycho. All right, guys. Glad this is cleared up now. Got to bounce. Y'all have a good one. Yeah, man. Thank you. Appreciate you, Derek. I'm a trust fund baby, but YouTube money just buy my Starbucks. Now I know this isn't him because I know the homeboy story. I'm 5'9", 245, 5 years juice in 24. Shit. Built Gen 2 Coyote packs in 22, 3.3, makes 50 PSI, but needs an injector, has FIC 86. What should we move up to? Goal is 850 wheel on 1300s, get it done. Will some headroom? Yeah, with SVT, FIC 1000s will get him there. FIC 1000s will get him there. ID 1050s will get him there. But 1300s will get him there and give him a ton of headroom. Sure. Pit Vipers are gay sunglasses. Hellcats and Trackhawks. Only so much air can get in there. Infinite money glitch. Right. If he's smart, he'll stay on YouTube. Haha. Right. So if I became a rich YouTuber, I won't give a fuck. I'm not looking for any racer's respect. I'd be like, suck my dick, racer. I'm rich. Fuck you. But, yeah, you know, I don't think he's the kind of guy that doesn't like to be liked. Like, Garrett, if you want your channel, you don't need me to tell you what your channel needs for growth. But you know what I want to see? Sorry, I got to put DNA High Performance back on there. Sorry about that, DNA. You know what I want to see? I want to see him turn heel. Put your hand up if you want to see Cletus become the bad guy. Turn heel. Like when Hulk Hogan became Hollywood Hogan, people were blown away. But then the popularity, in my opinion, went up. Dark Cletus. Darth Cletus. Like, I would be such a fan if Cletus turned evil. Like an absolute evil motherfucker, wore black, said, fuck you, shit, motherfucker. And I'd be like, all right, here we go. Make it like wrestling. NWO for life. Because that would be fucking cool. But it'll hurt his brand. The 14-year-olds won't buy his Pit Vipers. The parents that allow the 14 and 13 and 12-year-olds to watch his show will be mad. You're a bad influence on my child. Fuck you, honey. Yee yee, skeet skeet, boom, and like throw the soda in her face. Oh my God. Bad boy Garrett. Oh my Lord. Let's do it. He'll be all right as long as he stays away from the donk races. Yeah, don't. That's going to be interesting. If he turned into Big Papa Pump, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, Darth Cleetard. Oh, baby. But he won't. You either die a hero or you live long enough to become the villain. Darth Cletus just won't blow up engines like crazy, right? The moment Cletus goes dark, he starts getting racing knowledge. He starts being a badass motherfucker, wears a black hat everywhere, dips, smokes weed. Fuck you looking at, pussy. You want to race that shit, bitch? Give you the back tire. He won't. He won't. No. Evil Cleet would snort Mountain Dew. Whoa, that's a heckin' lot of curse words, said Garrett would never. If that happens, I'll sub to him faster than Hellcats get stolen. I'm telling you, I'll sub to him.
Hellcats and track
If
they got Timmy on the turn up in the blast off. He wouldn't got out for that body.
So I guarantee there are people out there in the YouTube community that listen to my show and go, how does he do it? How does he get away with saying all these swear words? How does he get away with saying all this shit? Because that's how I normally talk. That's how I talk all the time. So a lot of people go, well, that looks good. That's me. It's not work to be me. But if you've built a channel where you're like, hey, everybody, what do you guys do? Transition. What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to, oh my God, we're going to race skids and a forklift. Then all of a sudden, the next episode, you go, man, fuck you, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Take that title down. People, oh, I can't, what? Have you guys ever seen? Look at the name. Oh, shit. Isn't the guy James supposed to be his foil opposite, the knowledgeable one versus his nonsense? I think James is like a prisoner. He's a good guy. You know, he looks like, people go, yeah, skeet, skeet, yeah. He's like, yeah, we won. He's like a hostage there. You better weld that shit, son. Okay? All right? You moved here. You're part of this shit now, motherfucker. You can't get out. Blood in, blood out. You get jumped out if you leave this shit. It's probably like that. I don't know. I'm just saying, James is fine. I got zero issue with James. I got zero issues with any of those guys. But I guarantee he's probably goes home to his wife. He goes, I had to say yee yee again today. I don't know if I can do it anymore. One more yee yee and I'm out of here. I found Leroy's gonna get the name changed to Rub Worm. Oh my God. Side not happy. I got to catch it live today because when you rewatch it, you get ads. Oh, sorry. I paid for premium. Alex is in the danger zone. I've been looking for Cletus for 44 years. Okay. Anyone else notice how old the dude Sam came in cleaning cars and they felt bad for him, so they kept him around? I'm not gonna talk shit on that guy. That guy's an older gentleman. Respect to my elders. James is paid too much to care. I hope so. I hope he's doing well. Never seen a Cletus video. Look, I've never seen it beginning to end. And it's not because I hate him. It's because it is not for me. It is for children. It is for young audiences. It is not for me. How the hell did Stang pop 2 motors on a Predator? Yeah, you know how. How did Cooper get out of that? That's the real question. See, that's the one I want to know. Cooper actually came over to our pits. And I think Cooper probably thinks I'm a fucking asshole. Whatever, I don't give a shit. But he talked to Junior for a while. And he was legit. He put stuff about EPA shit on his Facebook. He built his own shit, races his own shit. So he has probably more mechanical knowledge than... And then how did that split happen? I need to know that story. Because you don't go from being literally his right-hand man to then all of a sudden, without some drama. Sickwell James, here's another pair of free USA Yee Vipers. Oh my God, this chat room is lit. I just can't do the mouth breathing videos. Tour of Yate, are we still roasting? Oh yeah, Terry. The fucking names, bro. I love it. People hate on me for blowing motors, but Stang motors pop twice as many. As soon as the car hits the limiter, I'm done. Right. Didn't Cooper have the 240 SX? No, that was James. I think that was James. Cooper had the supposed... I think he got a white Supra from Cletus. Like, he gave him a Supra. And I think he had a Catfish Camaro, and he put a 2JZ in it, and it's a 770 car. It's legit. I always thought Cooper got treated like crap. So, I don't know if he was... Okay. From the outside looking in, it looks like he was the doormat. And I don't know that that's the case. But from the outside looking in, he was the door. I'd love to interview him. I don't know how he feels about me. Whatever. But I'd love to interview him about that shit. Because I love industry drama like that. I love like real shit. Like he seems like a real dude. But he runs the risk of potentially saying the truth and having people hate on him if there was drama involved. Or he could just say, nah, he gave me the kiss. He gave me the blessing. I left and I did my own shit. And that was that. Cooper has an LSA 240 SX. Gotcha. From what I take, his girlfriend saw how big he got off the car stuff. So she wanted him to try it out on his own. So he did. I don't know that Ashton 5.0. My motor blow people all the time. He took his profile picture. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Cooper hated the goofy act. I don't know that. Look, hey, Cooper Bugatti. I don't know you from a hole in the wall. I don't know if you want to stir up drama. I would just like to interview you about that particular situation because it's a very unknown thing. And again, I'm a nobody. I don't have as many subs. So if you don't give a fuck, whatever. Look, I like real people. And if people are real and they talk in a real way, I like them. And he does not come off as disingenuous or fake. And his name is Cooper. So that's who he goes by. Cooper has a 240 and CTS-V. He started on the V. 240 is a drift thing, but he's tight with Alpha at induction. It's real weird. God, now I want to know more. I see George as a homeless guy they picked up on to be a mascot. These fake profiles are cold-blooded. Throwing up a like for later. What's up, Tony? Tony, want to say hi to the people? We're just talking shit on if Cooper's a Cletus guy or not. So we want to know like the truth about that stuff. But I don't think he'll talk to us, bro. We're outsiders, bro. People don't know us. You and me, bro. It's you and me, brother. We're gonna do it ourselves. Okay. There's some YouTuber drama with money issues with that guy Tommy F. Yeah, okay. Turvey just buy one. Oh, I know holes in the wall. Honestly think George is the most entertaining and the dude just wants to go fast all the time everywhere. He looks like someone who's about to do a slap chop commercial. An interview with Jeremy Famato from Faster Problems would be awesome too. I don't know who that is. Oh, I don't think he's willing to talk shit because a lot of these guys, it'll fuck up their money. Let's say you go out there. And you talk truth on the Cletus situation and it's not favorable to Cletus. His fans are psycho. His fans are absolutely fucking psycho. Hey, look, the FL2K Tech guy is here. Hey, Alex, tell Senior I said I'm sorry. Can I still get a Luntoon? Shout out to the FL2K fucking Tech guy who checked his insurance, his VIN on the door, and the VIN number on the dash. Wow. George got fired from Faster Proms. Does Tony travel? Tony looks big. George looks like Turvey's older brother. Tony does not travel, but if I go to an event, I'd like to rent an RV just to see how it goes because I might go to more events if I can get a good size RV there to stay there and do interviews with people, talk, just hang out. Like literally just hang out. But doing it in a truck and hotel, it's not the best thing. Alexander Salvia. Hey, Alex, good talking to you, FL2K. About Cletus, he hardly came out of his truck and he didn't talk to his fans. His fans are not happy. I'm amazed. He still has a fan base. Okay, Tony, we're going to have a talk with the people here. Okay, so I'm going to put you down. Okay, buddy? Okay. Big old Tony. Look at that. 30-something pound Tony right there. 30-something pound Boston Terrier. Right there. There you go. All right. Come on. Okay, I'm going to talk to Cletus right now. Because he don't know me, I don't know him. If you go to an event, and your cars are there, talk to your fans a lot. That's the price of fame. You go out there and you stay in your RV because you don't want to be bothered. Your fans are good. It was 90-something degrees, scorching hot. All they wanted is maybe, hey, I'll be out between 9, 3, and 7. And I'll be out there for an hour or two. There were baseball players that would not stop signing baseballs until everyone was gone. There is a child out there right now that looks at your stuff and thinks you're like the baddest thing on the planet. And that you are just the baddest dude, and he wants to grow up. I don't know why, but he wants to grow up and be like you. I hate to say this, but when you become a public figure like that, you pretty much owe everything at an event to the fans. Exactly, Fast Hippo. Seems like George stopped that Buenos Dias bullshit. I wonder if they heard us on this chat before. Do you know what I heard at the track? Everyone yelling that to him. And the look on his face, because he was around, someone would yell Buenos Dias and he'd go. The announcer. Guys, oh my God. Let's talk about the announcer real quick and we'll wrap it up. So the announcer at FL2K, every announcer at FL2K and every fucking event does the same fucking shit. Hey, announcers. Don't ask us if we're ready to see racing. I paid to get in the gate. I bought the chicken strips that gave me diarrhea. I bought the $6 Coke Zero. And I sat down in 90-degree weather. And it's not so that you can ask me, are you ready to see some racing? Yeah, I drove 40 miles here. I paid at the gate. Well, you guys are making enough noise. I don't think these fans are into it. What do you think? I don't think these fans are into it either. Hey guys, you better give me some. Shut the fuck up. Start the fucking race.
You guys ready to see some racing? I can't hear you guys out there. How about you guys on the left? Are you ready to see some racing?
Woo.
Oh, that's weak as shit. What about the guys on the right? You ready to...
Guys, stop that behavior. Stop it. Everyone is there to see racing. You don't have to ask them. You don't have to get them pumped up. They are there. They have sunburns, shitty underwear from the diarrhea. And you're going to sit there and ask them to cheer? Fuck you, bro. Start the fucking race. Oh my God. Are you guys ready for some? Anyone needing a free ice cold air intake? Jake Tucker in the chat. Anyone needing a free ice cold air intake? Message me. We got a bunch of product in the back. Oh my God. Microphone halfway down their throat. Ain't got no energy to cheer. Right. I hate those announcers. Hey, you guys ready? Shut up. I want to announce a race. And it's going to be the realest announcement ever. Guys, you guys know how announcers are. They have no perception of what we hear out there. They shove the mic down their throat and yell at it. And I don't know, to this day, these guys they've done hundreds of races and they do the same shit at every race. Annoy the shit out of the fans. That's it. I'm switching, says the FL2K announcer. They can't see over their chicken tender boxes. Sounds like an episode of Blue's Clues. Bruh, the diarrhea. FL2K is great until you're stuck watching extreme front-wheel drive class for 3 hours because they break every other pass. Them cars ran fast, but 50-50 of them, 50% didn't complete a pass. I agree. Once they said, all right, guys, extreme, up to the lanes, extreme front-wheel drive, everyone went. You could see the stands leave the moment they called extreme front-wheel drive. Bye. See you later. We ain't watching this shit. We're going to eat. Everyone clear the staging lanes, right? How about some specs on the cars instead of asking us about wanting to see racing? Exactly. Hey, send me Windows cookies so I can find them to tear. Okay, Kelly Akins with a Z. You win the second set of cookies. Kelly Akins with a Z. Head up DoMyGodCookies.com. DoMyGodCookies_LLZ. Kelly Akins wins the cookie so he can give them to Homeboy. And who else made me laugh? Let's see. Tony is big. My sheep is the same age as Tony. Patrick Lynch, that child's 5'5", 350 pounds and driving a 1500. Patrick Lynch, you get the third set of cookies. That's right, Patrick Lynch, you get the third set of cookies. DoMyGodCookies.com, DoMyGodCookies_LLC on Instagram. One more. More cubes, more boost. Let me see if anyone else is saying some funny shit. Mod Nats 2021. You have a microphone. Oh my God. He saw me freak out in person. Extreme wheel hopping. Sup. Dropping a like and watching later. Take that, extreme front wheel drive. We'll leave it there. We're not going to give another set of cookies away. We'll do that maybe later on in the week. So today we gave away 3 cookies. We'll see if we can give a 4th away later on in the week. I'm going to be on tomorrow. We're going to do YDBT daily. We're going to be on every fucking day this week. And I'm going to release a video or try to release a video if I get the car delivered to me this week. And I'm going to just be on every freaking day to flood your social media full of content for at least a week. And then we'll get back to the normal schedule next week. And I'll try to pump out as many videos as possible. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Thank you very much for hanging in there. Great stream. Thank you, Derek Barron Productions. I didn't mean to come across like a dick, but I hope you understand where I'm coming from, and I understand where you're coming from, and I appreciate the gesture. It was very nice of you. Thank you very much. Go sub to his channel. His music is amazing. Let's end the show with some music from our guy, Derek Barron. Derek Barron Production music. Let me see. Videos. Derek Barron Production. Fuck. Derek Barron Production music. How come it's not there? Let me go. This is Derek. There we go. Derek Barron Production songs. Let's do the outro. The come up. The official. The come up from Derek Barron Production. Yeah. Let's go. Sheesh. Come on. I don't want to fuck with him. He look tough.
Everybody waiting for the come up. I ain't sharing one thing. I'ma keep on working till the sun up. Till I get my rollie and my chain. Doubt in my life when I dropped out of class and fuck you the college. They scamming your ass and you don't even know what the fuck you there for. Government made you the puppet, you know.
Let's do the ad-libs. Let's do the ad-libs.
But the only ones that stay on woke. Yeah. Please wear your mask, they gon' save you.
Ad-libs.
Motherfucker, that's a joke. Yeah. Once he starts calling, the calling won't stop till my Lord Jesus Christ. He ain't praying enough, and I told him I'm sorry, please give me a chance. Take me to heaven, it's time to advance. Yeah. Granted all the wishes for the haters that be dissing for the ones that go missing like, yeah. Ain't no way I'm missing like an eagle with a vision, and I'm going through the inside like, damn. They don't even know me, but they wanna call me homie, cause I'm getting all the answers to the game. Nothing to say, I've been fighting this pain. What y'all started from love, but now translates to hate, and they spread it.
Bars. The bars are ridiculous. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Have a good rest of your night. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And again, I want to thank the sponsors: Two Auto Solutions, Calamar Transmissions, Oh My God Cookies, Parts Farm, and DNA High Performance, DNAHighPerformance.com. Have a good rest of your night, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 8 o'clock for YDBT Daily. Bye.